Hola, ¿cómo está? This is Ray Stendall. I'm here in beautiful Mexico City, meeting with a client organization this afternoon. I'm giving a talk with them later today. Right now, I'm physically at the Hyatt Regency, beautiful hotel here on the 18th floor. But that's not what's important. What's important here is I want to share with you some ideas on how you can gain better alignment in your marketing. Now, there are 6 M's that I use, and in this short video, I'm going to go over each of the 6 M's, and then we're going to go over some key ideas that you can use to implement today. All right, so the first M is you have to have the right market. Then you have to have the right message. Then you have to have the right media. You may have heard of these before. These first 3 aren't rocket science. It's been around for a while, but you'd be surprised how there's a lack of alignment in the first 3. The next 3, momentum, moment, and memorable. All right, so let's go over this quickly. Market. When the first thing I like to ask somebody when I'm talking to them is, who exactly is your customer? And most of the time, the response that I get is really half-baked. It's not very clear. It's not articulate. And it's not something that I could use if I was going to help them in advertising. It's not something I could use in being able to understand the inner workings of how that prospect thinks so that we can figure out how we can connect with them. So the first thing is, I really want you to get really clear on who you're serving. I know you've heard this before. You've heard about demographics. You've heard about psychographics. You've heard about buying behavior. But the question is, are you actually clear on all of these factors? Have you built an avatar? If some of these ideas are new to you, don't worry, you're in good company. I would be more than happy to help you figure this out. Now let's talk about number 2. Number 2 is about the message. At the end of the day, you have to have an alignment between your market and your message. You need to be talking about the things that they care about, your prospects. Everybody's on a journey to get from where they are to where they want to be, and your job is to help make that journey easier, help them feel more confident that you're the right solution provider, and help them ultimately make an informed buying decision. In order for you to do that, you need to know who your customer is so that you can target your message. So that's message. The third M is media. How are you going to reach them? How are you physically going to reach them? Are you going to mail something to them? Are you going to put something online in terms of a video? Are you going to go on the radio? Are you going to go on television? What is the mechanism by which you're going to get to them? Please realize there's multiple forms of media. Owned media, rented media, purchased media, and that's a whole other conversation. But you got to be clear on what your media plan is to get to your market and how you're going to drive attention to yourself. So those are the first 3. Now, the next 3. The moments. The moments. When is the right moment for someone to buy? You have no idea. That means you need to be omnipresent, all over the place, everywhere, so that when people are searching for what it is that you do, you strike them at the point at which they are excited to talk with you. Because you don't know what the right moment is. Now, another interpretation of moment is emotional moments. You need to be able to make sure that your message connects with them and drives emotional moments, moments that they will remember, that strikes a chord with them. So that's all about moment. Memorable. Well, when you get the right moments, right, because you understand emotional trigger points, you can now start to become memorable. You have to stand out. You have to be distinct and not just be another guy in the crowd. So that's memorable. So we've talked about moments, memorable, and momentum. You have to get into momentum. If you're stuck at the crossroads of life with respect to your sales and marketing process, you're going nowhere and going nowhere quickly. In order for you to move forward, you need to be moving. And that means taking action. It means taking decisions. It means testing, figuring out what works. And you'll sooner or later find out stuff that's not working, and then you can make corrective moves to change your message, change your media, change the market, change the way in which you drive emotional moments with your customers, change the way in which you are being remembered because you want to be memorable. But you got to get in momentum. Okay, so these are the 6 M's that I want you to think about. And it doesn't matter where you are and what kind of business you're in. You could be a Fortune 500 large organization selling hundreds of millions of dollars a year. These 6 M's are going to be critical for you. You can be somebody who is a solopreneur trying to get your first deal, trying to crack $25,000, $50,000, $100,000 a year. Irrespective of where you are, you need to be thinking about these 6 M's of marketing. I hope you found this useful. If you enjoyed it, please share it with your friends, family, peers, anybody that we can reach to help them engage with customers in a more effective manner through alignment with sales and marketing based on the 6 M's that I just shared with you. Take care. Bye-bye.